Welcome back to Bank One Ballpark in Phoenix, Arizona. What a great race we just witnessed in the 250 main. Let's take a look at our Honda final results. Your winner, Ezra Lusk, number 11 from Bainbridge, Georgia, on board the Kawasaki wins, followed by Chad Reed, Tim Ferry, Ricky Carmichael, and David Villeman rounding out the top 5. Right now, let's send it down to Cameron Steele.
This one is certainly a pleasure to do. Your winner tonight, Ezra Yogi Lusk, a sentimental favorite, racing professionally for 11 years. He hasn't won a 250 main since 1999, and your wife is just about to give birth to your baby. This has got to mean so much to you.
You know, this is what I've been doing my whole life, but, you know, I don't think anything compares to what I'm about to go through here any day now with my wife. But I just got to thank Kawasaki. They've just been the biggest supportive behind me, and the good Lord for keeping me safe out there. M2 Harmon Store Racewear, you know, Smith goggles. But it was an awesome race. I think the one little thing that made a difference tonight is me jumping almost all the way through those whoops right there. I think that got me about 2 or 3 bite lengths on Chad this last 2 laps, and that was enough to where he couldn't stick a wheel in on me, and I'm just lucky I figured that out.
That goes right back to aggression. Yogi, tonight you looked like you had the fire, you wanted to win. We've seen it at Outdoor Nationals. We know you have the speed, looking great in practice. What have you changed recently to give you that little edge?
I think just my life. I think my wife, having this baby here any day now, just kind of gets my attention off all the other pressures. You know, you come here and the race is easy compared to what we're going through at home. But you know, it's just awesome. I got a great home life. I got a great race team, and I've been worrying about myself lately. You know, what makes Ezra tick, and that's the only thing different, really.
Congratulations, Ezra. We'll see how it goes in Anaheim. Unbelievable, you guys. So many people stoked for this guy. A great race. Back up to you.
As we check our series standings right now, it is Chad Reed out in front with 47 points. Tim Ferry checked in at second. Ricky Carmichael is tied for second with Ferry. Then it's Ezra Lusk and David Villeman. Right now, let's send it back down to Cameron Steele.
Well, the man who ended up second place had a great start and a great run. You led lots of laps. What happened out there, Chad?
Not much, Cameron. You know, I was riding great, and Yogi was riding awesome as well, you know. I was holding my own, and it seemed like I was creeping away a little bit, and then just, you know, kind of got caught behind a lapper and made a mistake. You know, it was so close that once he passed me, I couldn't do anything. You know, he was going the same speed, and I was like, man, come on, and just the gap wasn't shrinking. But he ran a great race. My hat's off to him. You know, I want to thank a lot of people. All the boys in blue got me to that first corner first. I haven't done that in a long time, so thanks for that. Partzman, Thor, Scott, Bridgestone, and the definitely fans are cheering very loud.
I want to ask you, you're a new guy to the 250 class. Jeremy McGrath just retired. Ezra Lusk is now kind of a sentimental favorite to a lot of people. He's been racing professionally for 11 years. Is it not as bad to lose to a guy who so many people like and you yourself like?
You know, he's a great guy. I've had the opportunity to hang out with him when I was hanging out with Timmy. You know, they're great friends as well. And you know, if I can't win, I'd much rather my Yamaha teammates win. But I guess if they're not on blue-black, he's got 4 gears, so that's all that matters.
Well, unfortunately, your streak ends at 2, but there's always next week in Anaheim to start another one.
You know, streaks don't bother me at all. You know, streaks go down in the record books, but the championship mean more. And I just got to stay consistent and try and win this thing.
Thanks, Chad.
Thanks a lot, Cameron.
As we check out the THQ World Supercross GP standings, your leader at this point.